This is Mary of Alaska Stories.
And this is Mike. In this edition, we're looking at the Alaska Flag Story, a 14-year-old boy, a poem, and a song. In 1926, Alaska Territorial Governor George Parks called for the design of an Alaska flag. The American Legion put together a contest for Alaska youth in the 7th through 12th grades. A 14-year-old boy named John Benny Benson Jr. entered the contest.
Benny was born in Chignik, a fishing village on the Alaska Peninsula. When he was only 3 years old, his mother died of pneumonia. Shortly after that, the family's home was destroyed by a fire. Benny's father was unable to care for his children, so Benny was sent to the Jesse Lee Home Orphanage in Alaska. In 1925, the Jesse Lee Home was relocated to Seward, Alaska, located on the Kenai Peninsula.
In 1927, Benny sat down at his school desk and drew his idea for the Alaska flag. His design included the Big Dipper constellation and the North Star on a blue background. Benny wrote the following to accompany his design. The blue field is for the Alaska sky, and the forget-me-not an Alaskan flower. The North Star is for the future of the state of Alaska, the most northerly in the Union. The Dipper is the Great Bear, symbolizing strength. There were over 700 entries altogether, with 142 designs selected by local competitions to be sent to Juneau for final judging by a 7-member panel. All 7 judges chose Benny Benson's Alaska flag design as the winner. Benny recalled how he first learned that he had won the contest. One day, our teacher's husband came in the room and he brought a telegram. She just looked at it and her mouth dropped open. She was speechless, and I darn near fell out of my seat, I guess.
Benny won a gold watch with his design on the back. In 1963, his watch was donated to the Alaska State Museum in Juneau. He was also flown to Washington, D.C. to present the new Alaska flag to President Calvin Coolidge. In addition, Benny was awarded $1,000, which he later used to attend a diesel engine repair school. Benny's original flag, made of blue silk, was first flown on July 9, 1927, in Seward, Alaska. The Alaska flag is the only one of the 50 state flags designed by a Native American. And by the way, the Jesse Lee Home in Seward is now known as the birthplace of Alaska's flag.
Benny passed away at the age of 58. You can visit the Benny Benson Memorial at mile 1.4 on the Seward Highway. In 1925, Darren Herman, the grandson of Benny Benson, accepted an honorary doctorate in humane letters from the Alaska Pacific University in memory of his grandfather's achievement. A poem and a song. Marie Drake was so taken by Benny's flag design and the words he wrote that she composed the following poem. 8 stars of gold on a field of blue, Alaska's flag, may it mean to you. The blue of the sea, the evening sky, the mountain lakes, and the flowers nearby. The gold of the early sourdough's dreams, the precious gold of the hills and streams. The brilliant stars in the northern sky, the Bear, the Dipper, and shining high, the great North Star with its steady light, o'er land and sea a beacon bright. Alaska's flag to Alaskans dear, the simple flag of a last frontier. In 1935, Marie Drake's poem was published in the October issue of the Department of Education's School Bulletin to help teach children about the territory's flag. 3 years later, in 1938, Eleanor Dusenberry composed the music that accompanies the poem by Marie Drake. The two ladies met for the first time in the summer of 1938 in the Baranoff Hotel in Juneau. During their meeting, Dusenberry played her composition for Drake.
In 1955, the territorial legislature officially adopted the poem and musical composition written by Marie Drake and Eleanor Dusenberry. It became the official Alaska state song in 1959 when Alaska became the 49th state.
Mary, just like you, every time I hear the Alaska Flag song, it brings tears of joy to my heart and my eyes. What a great Alaska story. Until next time, Mike and Mary, Alaska Stories.